Here's how I plan food for 3 people on a 31-day trip without buying any pre-made meals. Step 1 was choosing what meals we wanted to have. We did a rotation of 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 5 dinners. This provided a good amount of variety without overcomplicating our meal planning. For breakfast, we had oatmeal, granola, and then cheesy potatoes, which was our savory option. For lunch, we had cold soaked ramen, granola bars, and a savory wrap that had cheese, meat, nuts, and hummus in it. And then for dinners, we had chili mac, coconut curry with rice noodles, pesto pasta, a breakfast for dinner that was like hash browns and egg powder, and then beans and rice. Step 2, once you have the list of meals that you want to make, you can then break it down by ingredient. So in a spreadsheet, we made a list of each meal, the ingredients in it, the serving size, and then the calories. And then we adjusted those quantities until the average calories per day was around where we wanted it to be. We added more ingredients like TVP for protein or tortillas, and then to add back in fat, since most dehydrated foods don't have any fat in it, we added cheese and butter to almost every meal. Step 3, now that you have your meals broken down by ingredients and you know how much of those ingredients you need to get, you can then start purchasing things and dehydrating stuff. We did a mix of purchasing already dehydrated things like some vegetables and dehydrating our own, and we kind of just decided this based on what was available on the market and what was cheap and how much we needed of it. Like some vegetables, it would just take so much time to chop up like 40 peppers, so we just bought a bunch of peppers because they weren't super expensive. For dehydrating at home, the one thing you do want to do is make sure the total of what you put into the dehydrator is the total amount that you want for the trip. Weigh that, and you can break it down by serving size, by weight, and then distribute it. So we were traveling with our food, so we did not purchase all of our ingredients at home. We purchased a lot of them once we got to Alaska. The only stuff we bought here was stuff that we knew we couldn't find in stores. TVP, or egg powder, or cheese powder, and also stuff that we were going to dehydrate. And then we made a shopping trip to Costco and Walmart once we got there to buy all the rest of the stuff. Step 4 is adding any additional snacks or desserts into the meal plan. We decided to do this after we were already happy with our total calorie count to make sure that we had some buffer in case we were hungrier than we thought we would be. For snacks, we had 1 to 2 each day, typically 1. I think our main thing that we would change with our meal plan would be adding 2 to 3 a day, at least 2. For dessert, we had at least a small dessert almost every night, and we typically had something like candy, pudding powder, chocolate, or some sort of hot drink like apple cider powder or hot chocolate. And that was our meal planning system for a 31-day trip. Let me know if you have any questions or want any more details on our meals.